How do we bring our congregation forward in worship? I think every worship leader longs for their particular community, their congregation, to enter into a place of worship that is so meaningful, that's so rich, that's so substantial, that's so renewing to the church at the same time that it's pleasing to God, that we would give almost anything to see that occurred. So there's some longing in us, there's a quest in us. But I think the very first thing that we need to do is to define actually what it means for us to bring our congregation forward. Are we simply wanting to see more outward expression, more visible engagement? Before we even talk about these topics, I just want to say the goal here is connection and communion with God. God speaking to His people and us meeting with Him. And that doesn't always have visible signs. So if we can get away from the exterior goal and we can get to the interior goal of hearts connecting with God in worship, I think we'll begin to think well about bringing our congregation forward. So let's look at some ideas here. First of all, take your time. Bringing our congregations forward in worship takes time. I remember someone coming to me at one point and saying, Dan, you know, you've now been leading worship here for about 5 years. And over those 5 years, a lot has happened, a lot of change, a lot of experiences in our gathered worship expressions. And you know what? I think we're now just beginning to get it. Something fresh is beginning to open up in us. We're starting to move forward as passionate worshipers of God. And I thought, wow, 5 years, that's a long time. I was thinking maybe a month, maybe 2 months maximum. Once we did that particular conference or seminar, everything would just change. No, it takes time. People are growing, people are changing, people are making decisions on their own. This brings in the analogy of the boat, and yes, at your request, I will draw it for you. This is like an ocean liner. How do you turn a huge ocean liner in a different direction? You do it very slowly over a long period of time.